Love the fact that you love me. You barely say no. Even when I ask for the most stupid things, like you be like, babe. It was all like me on my last one. Hi guys, welcome to the Daniel's YouTube channel. This is going to be our first video on here. Today, my husband and I are going to be talking about our 2024 experience. Specifically our wedding experience, because we got married this year, October 19th to be precise. So sit tight and please watch our video. Thank you. Hi baby.
Hi my love.
Are you ready?
Yes, I'm ready for you anytime.
Okay, so you already know what we're doing now. Question.
Yeah, feel free, shoot.
So the first question we have here is, how was the wedding experience for you?
Oh, okay. The wedding experience. Earlier this year, I did not think that I was going to go through the kind of stress I went through, because it's not easy. 2024, a whole lot, considering the government, the kind of government we have, and the cost of things. I can't tell myself, are you sure I would have just married since and saved costs? But then the wedding experience, it was something that I would not want to forget, because it's the process. Right now, I can stand and give somebody advice and be like, boy, start to. Yes, because when we wanted to start this thing, there's somebody in my partner that always tell me, miracle, just start. Nah, but when I started, everybody disappeared. I remember then when I came to your house, your parents' house, and most times you'll be talking to me and I will be lost. The experience was what it's. Even till today, my friends still yab me, see honesty and shame. They still yab me. They will tell me that, see this one, when we go in wedding, we they talk trying to in depression won't finish. So that's just it. Well, the experience was good to me, and at least God came through for us, and it was fun. It was fun to me. That experience is something that I can actually boldly tell somebody and talk to somebody, and the person will know that this person don't really go through this thing the right way.
Okay, I would actually want to, you just gave like an overall summary. I want to go into a little bit of details of my own wedding experience.
Okay, let's hear it.
So, I remember when we started talking about this thing, January, I can remember January 1st, when you said, initially last year, when we were talking about this thing, you were like, it will either be ending of this year or the first few months of 2025. So, I'd already set my mind for 2025. I was like, money not there, I'm not sure so good on 2024. And then 1st of January, you sent me a message. When Honesty sent you a message, I was like, greet our incoming bride from you. I was like, this stuff don't go for like this. I remember I was supposed to go for service by February, and I had just done my NYSC registration and all of that. And then there was one day you came to me and you were like, Afa, let's do November 16th, which is your birthday. I was like, November 16th, does it fall on a Saturday? You're like, yeah. I was like, okay. And I told my mom was excited. I told my dad, and he was like, why are you rushing? My dad has been waiting for years. And this was actually the right time for my dad. It was the age my dad was able to get married. So I knew he was excited, but then at the same time, he was just caring for his daughter. Like, he has never heard of the person before. I don't tell my dad those kind of things. It's my mom and my siblings are related. So he was just, and I came to Port Harcourt and things were just going and going and going. We proposed in May, we went to see your family, and then we had to go and see my family and all of that. Then when the main plan started, I really not like it. At some point I was like, saying this man. I was like, is anybody rushing you? Like, because looking at the whole thing with the human eyes, it was looking impossible, very much impossible. But I cut car for you, you get faith. It was your faith that kept me going, because I would not like I didn't have faith, but there was doubt. But you just kept your stand there. You're like, don't worry, it's going to happen. From November, we moved this forward to October, and I was like, hey, what's going on like this? But you're always telling me, don't worry, everything will go as planned, don't worry. And I'm looking at it, I'm like,
You know, when I told you in January that, okay, so last year I was confused, right? But then I have a lot of people who come to me and tell me, just make a decision, you can do it. And I'll be like, I will not listen to them. Then, but when I go to church on Sunday or anytime I go to church, Papa will always say something. Papa will say something like giving me faith to push, go on, do this thing. Then January, I was still confused. I was like, am I even going? I asked myself, should I even do this thing or should I wait? Is she really the one? That was what was going on in my mind in January. Is she really the one? And I'll be like, man, you know, when a man wants to get married, there are some things he checks and other. I started checking. I was like, not like we've really dated for long. We did not date we are not even up to 7 months then in January. So, and I'm like, let me just see how this thing go be. With faith, I said, let me just start with faith. I've always had faith. Before I met you, I would have gotten married, like I told you. But the faith I had, and you believing in my faith, I said, Mo, just do this thing. I kept pushing. I said, let's do this thing. We started, I told honestly that I was going to propose. Honestly, say, yes, that's how it is. Yeah, like, in my mind, I say, just they push me money, you know, they give me. So we started pushing. But I thank God that we are here. Like I told you that anything I want to do, I will just be telling myself, I can do it. And finally, we are done with it. And here you are.
Yes, so.
In my house.
Yes. As your wife.
Let's move on.
So, moving on. What pushed you to early marriage? Because you're actually still young.
I'll be old man, I'm young.
You never reach your 30s.
Well, growing up, I said to myself that I was going to get married at age 25, but condition made not to happen then. But then, anytime I listen to my mentor, who's also my pastor, and he said that he got married at age 24.
Wow, are you serious?
Yes. And I'll be like, but I don't pass this age, what I still do. So to me, I want to settle down because I have other things planned. And marriage is part of my goal in life, to get married and settle down. So now, if I get married, I know that I've solved the problem of having a life partner in my life. Then I can focus on other things. So that's why I said I want to get married early. I don't believe that there's anything for me to enjoy as a young person in a woman. That enjoyment is marriage for me. That's why I said I must marry early. Like I said, I would have gotten married at age 25, but then I was trying to make sure that at least I have something to take care of my family. I kept working hard and all that and thank God that I did not get to 30 before I got married.
Okay, that's nice. So far, how has marriage been for you?
So far, marriage has been sweet. I got married to the most stubborn girl in the whole world. Let me just tell you she's stubborn, die.
Wow.
But then she's a sweet babe. She's a person that's sweet babe. She's a sweet babe, and I'm so happy to get married to you. Actually, I'm so happy to get married to you. That's why anything you want to do, I'll be like, we'll just do anything for you, baby. You know, anything where you want, we'll guys do it, right? That's why I'm making sure I take care of you. Do you get? So that people will know that, yeah, we know you know carry belle with marriage. It's legit. We got married, so I'm happy. I'm happy so far that I'm married. Yeah, it's just 2 months, but I'm very, very happy. It's like it's over 2 years already, but I'm happy. And I would also want to hear, how do you feel getting married to the most handsome man in the world?
Wow. Well, For starters, I know it might be early, but I can actually boast and say that I married right, and I don't regret it. I mean, it's actually a thing of joy every time my family calls me. They're always happy, they're always smiling. Especially my sister, she's always like, thank God for your husband, thank God for the kind of man you married. I can see that you're happy in your marriage, and that has been our prayer for you. My dad is always calling, and he's always happy to see that I'm happy. There's no day he'll come in and I'm feeling down, except maybe I'm sick. And the sickness no dey pass cramps. So yeah, and I know my mom is always telling you most times, thank you for taking care of my daughter. I don't know, send a message, but then it's fine. Thank you. So I'm actually happy, and I'm glad that I married a good man. I mean, it has always been my prayer to get married to a good man. I've always been scared I don't want to get married to a woman beater, a promiscuous man. They said not trust men, no, but then at least I'm happy and I'm satisfied in my marriage with my choice, with the choice that the Lord made for me. So marriage has been nice.
Moving on.
Okay. Being the first son, how do you plan on navigating family responsibilities?
I'm not gonna lie, easy. Most times, if I see my sister's call, I'll be like, "Jay, God, now you make me first son." But there's something I know. There's something I believe in myself. I said to myself one day, I said, God will make me first son, and God has given me the knowledge that up till that at this point I got married, that God will finish what He has started.
Definitely.
There's something I always tell anybody around me. I'll be like, you see me, I'm not a lazy person. I work so hard, and I believe that it will pay off. So managing my family, I can never let my family feel like ever since I got married, I don't have their time. No, I have time for everybody. I have time for you. I have time for your family. I have time for my family, right? So every man who understands what family means should know how to manage everything together and make sure that everybody is okay. So I have that under control by God's grace. And I also thank God that my family are people that understands. And most of the time when I speak to my father will be like, I'm so proud of you, what you're doing. When I speak to my mom is a very understanding person that if she talks to me about something and at that point I cannot provide, and I tell, okay, see, she will understand so well. How do you compare life as a single lady to being married?
Well, aside the title Mrs. or married woman, the ring I'm wearing, and the fact that I have one extra person to take care of, there's basically no difference.
Who are you taking care of?
You, of course, you're a big baby.
This is a finish.
There's actually no difference. Life goes on as normal, just that I'm not somebody's wife. There's
Okay.
no difference.
Moving on. I think this question is for you to ask me.
Okay, if asked, what would you say love is and what love should be?
Well, I think people misunderstand love most times. Most times people think love is, this girl fine, she's beautiful, I want to do anything for her. People are forgetting that love is patient. They also forget that love is you knowing that this person can be so annoying and you can keep up with being with this person. They should also understand that love is this person misunderstanding what you think that will make you guys quarrel, and how you are ready to make sure that it does not lead to something else. You should also understand that love is not seeing you for a day will make me be sick, right? Yeah, I understand that most times work can take me out and all. That's what love is supposed to be, and that's what love is. Love is also seeing that you are not coping with something, and I know I can help you cope with that. I'm giving you the courage to do that, not just telling you why you know if you cope with this thing, why you know if you do this thing and all that. I'm also trying to motivate you, in as much as I know that you cannot do it, but I'm motivating you into you being able to do it. And when you are able to do it, you will be proud that you did it. So those are the things that people don't know about love. Aside from husband and wife, the normal boyfriend and girlfriend, love is also seeing that somebody is in need and you help the person out. Love is also knowing that yes, somebody is praying for 100 naira, I'm praying for 1 million, but I can give the person 100 naira so that somebody else praying for 10 billion can help my 1 million. That is love for me.
Okay.
Continue.
What's your take on privacy in marriage?
I was supposed to be the one asking you this question,
Okay.
so I'm going to take it back to you. What's your take on privacy in marriage?
Privacy in marriage is very much needed. Privacy in marriage is very, very much needed, in the sense that you are the one that wears the shoe. You are the one that knows where it hurts and how it fits. For instance, if you have issues with your partner and then you go out and tell a third party, you and your partner will definitely settle. But that third party already knows and is already seeing your partner in a way that they shouldn't see your partner. So privacy in marriage should be something very, 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 very respected. It should be kept in all marriages.
Okay, yeah, that's true. Another thing to that, another context to that question is, do you think that I should lock my phone or not allow you have access to my things? What's your take on that? I saw something on social media, sorry, and when I saw it on social media, I see something like, for you to stay in a long-lasting relationship, avoid your man phone. And when I said that, I was like, what rubbish? Waiting happen. If you're not ready to be in a relationship, then stay single. So what's your thoughts?
Personally, I'm not the type that likes going through phones, but there are times where probably I can't get to my phone and want to use yours, and maybe you're in the bathroom or you're somewhere in the house. I think it would actually be nice that I know the password to your phone and I just pick it up and then do what I want to do. Or probably there's something I sent to you, I don't have it on my phone anymore, but I want to resend it to myself. I should be able to pick up your phone and just easily open it and send what I want to send. I don't have to start going through. I respect privacy a lot. I don't like going through my partner's phone, but when you start locking your phone and every time I have to start coming to you, babe, please, what's your password? I want to take something. I don't think it's nice. I think that there should be that openness, in as much as there's a little bit of privacy, but there should be that openness.
Yeah, because personally, I think that's what love is all about. Anyway, in marriage. So what's the next question?
What do you love about me? This has to be my favorite question. What do you love about me?
Okay, I love love. I love that you listen.
Okay.
I love the fact that you are stubborn. Now, my context of being stubborn, there are things that I personally want to do, and I tell you, and there's a way you frown at it, then I'll go and rethink, and I'll now find out that I was not thinking well. But if I got married to somebody that anything I say works, then I don't think I would enjoy it, because everything cannot be me. I'm not the greater person. It should be a shared knowledge. So I love the fact that you know how to cook.
For sure.
I love the fact that whenever I say let's go out, let's go for events, you always do like, yeah, let's go get. Although you and I, we know they come out, we don't like to come out, but then I love the fact that you always make me happy, make sure that everything is fine. Even when I complain about something, you try your best to make sure that it doesn't repeat itself, right? And that is it. You respect me a lot. Every man loves respect. I love the fact that you respect me a lot. I love the fact that you know how to, so.
I don't know.
So what do you love about me, baby?
I love that you are wise.
King Solomon.
I didn't call you that, but I love that you are wise. I love the fact that you can advise me on choices to make and choices not to make. I mean, you are the head of the house, so I love the fact that I can come to you for anything, and after speaking with you, I get, this peace, this warmth, this calmness that, okay. Sometimes I just look at you and be like, I married the wisest one. There are so many things that I go through that I'm not even supposed to be going through, and when you talk to me, I just feel like, yeah, that's it. Like, why am I even putting myself in this position in the first place? I mean, career-wise, relationship-wise, and relationship, friendship, family-wise, and all of that. I love the fact that you carry my family along, especially my sister. My sister runs to you for like basically everything because she sees you as a wise person. My brother-in-law is very wise, so I can go to him for everything. And let me even shock you. I think my dad has found out about that. My sister was talking to my dad about her new job and all of that. She was like, I even said it to Bra Miracle, and he has gone through it. My father should be feeling that kind of pride, like, my son-in-law, he's a wise person. I love the fact that you're wise. I love the fact that you take care of me. I love the fact that you're gentle. I love the fact that you love me. You barely say no. Even when I ask for the most stupid things, like, you'll be like, babe. What would I do? You're my last one. Oh, God. Did I tell you that I fell in love with you again day before yesterday? I mean, I should be ashamed to say this, but I know the fact that I was craving for something. Like, I was literally crying. I want this. I don't feel like eating what is in the house. And you're like, okay, I don't have money, but dress up, let's go. I'm going to get it. I was just looking at you, I was like, child, God, what did I do to deserve this kind of love? So, I love the fact that you are family oriented. You know the values of family, how to keep it together. I love the fact that you're not an introvert, you're not an extrovert. You're just into, yeah, you don't do too much. Personally, I don't like having a lot of people around, and I thank God that you are like that too. It doesn't make me uncomfortable in the house. I know people that every day they're always having visitors, their husband's friends, or one person is always coming to the house. We can be in this house for like 2 months and nobody is here. And I actually love that. In as much as you always say, I need to connect to people, I need to socialize, but I love the fact that I have my space in this marriage. Like, we have our space. We don't always have to open our doors every time for people. I think we've had visitors just twice. Your auntie, Fortune and his wife, then honestly I'm checking. And yeah, I'm happy. Good get a pill. Even though like all the money in the world has not come, a good girl actually pays. I remember being in a relationship long time ago and people were like, good girl, no they pay. It pays. I mean, just be you. Don't let whatever you've gone through in life determine how you are going to be in the future. Just be you. And another serious advice. This thing that they say, love comes when you're not looking. It's true. Focus on yourself and love will come to you. If you keep looking for love, keep forcing it, I don't know. But just focus on yourself and just be you. Yeah.
Alright guys, please don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Like, share. Make sure you come back to our channel to watch more juicy, sweet content and interesting content.
We'll try and be consistent.
Yeah. We'll try our best. It's not easy, but we'll try our best. Till we'll see you next time.
Bye.